Now we know from words that were exchanged at the time of the raid and overheard by his staff and revealed to media that this is about classified documents that the former president took with him when he left the White House. So it's the morning of January 20th, 2021. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. There are 3 hours left to Trump's presidency. He gets on Air Force One and he has classified documents with him. He can do that at the time. He's the president. He can take them, he can move them, he can declassify them. At some point in time while he's in the air, between Washington and Miami, he's no longer the president. He no longer has his classified security clearance. He's no longer entitled to the documents. 2 weeks later, the National Archives comes looking for the documents, and Trump says they're mine, and the Archives says no, they're not, and the Archives calls the DOJ, and the DOJ is negotiating with Trump. And during the course of those negotiations, identifying documents, and Trump is agreeing and turning them over. But during the negotiation, they secretly went to a federal judge and persuaded the federal judge of the following: that a crime was committed, not necessarily by Trump, but by somebody, and that in Mar-a-Lago and in the safe in Mar-a-Lago is evidence of the crime called probable cause. The federal judge agreed with what these FBI agents and a federal prosecutor there with them said under oath, signed the search warrant, and 50 FBI agents showed up at 6 in the morning. They called the Secret Service saying, we're on our way. Here's a copy of the search warrant. Don't interfere with us and don't let anybody leave the premises. Now, they waited until the president was not there. If he was there, they probably would have said, Mr. President, would you open the safe? If you don't want to open it, that guy right there is a locksmith who will get us into the safe. But they didn't give him that luxury.